y'all? Riding around in Ohio this morning. It's early, man. Saturday morning. It's about 7 o'clock. Woke up this morning, checked my phone. My phone gives me notices when things are being posted on Facebook or what have you. And our dumb president woke up early in the morning. He got on Twitter and he started to get them little Twitter fingers going. And he picked two people to bash this morning. LeBron James and Don Lemon. The sun is coming up. So he chose the words dumb. It's ironic, isn't it? These are the words that he's chosen to label LeBron James and Don Lemon. Now, my take on this, on those two particular people he chose to call dumb. Let's start with the athlete. Now, back in the day, back in his day, a lot of your athletes were not too bright. And today, we have a couple of athletes that may not be too bright. But LeBron James is not one of those. He is a very intelligent man. Now, I'm not trying to say he's intelligent like Obama, but I am saying that he is a very intelligent man. I consider myself intelligent. A lot of people will disagree. Okay, that's fine. But I don't see how you can disagree with the intelligence of this particular ball player because of the way that he thinks of trying to reach out and help, people, especially young people. And the man put his money into a school. That is not a dumb move. That's a pretty smart move, actually. I know that Donald Trump at one point had a Donald Trump college, and he scanned people out of their money, out of their tuition money, and they never really got anything out of it. He paid up this money to go to this school because of his name and lost everything. Didn't get nothing, not even a piece of paper saying that you graduated or anything. They just, but this school is not for college-age students. This will lead into college, and everything, it seems to be, the basics: food, clothes, transportation within a certain distance, even bikes with helmets, and I'm pretty sure he has a academic there. Well, all that's free. LeBron James has done this. Now, if he's pulling the strings and having the people that are working with him, his associates, to make this school a lot better than other schools that we are accustomed to, I think that it's a very intelligent move. Me per se, I would have liked to think that I would have thought in that direction too. I do want people to come to my school if I was to choose a school and make everything affordable for them. As far as the teachers are concerned, they seem to be pretty happy. They seem to be paid well. I don't think that they are under duress of wild and uncontrollable kids. I think that there's a point to be made on both ends, that if you put your mind to it as a black man, you can literally create or build or redo something that's already been through school, college, and he saw a way to, once he got to that position, to fix the schools or do the schools in a way where it would be more beneficial to minorities, affordable. They do have to go to school and earn their grades, earn their way through school by simply being smart and not stressing part of it. So I think that that is a great idea. I think only a smart man would come up with something that was beneficial to the people. Not like Donald Trump trying to con people out of their money. So him calling somebody stupid or dumb, that shows how dumb he truly is. Anybody intelligent that is black, and even a lot of white scholars, he do not like them. He doesn't like anybody that the people would consider smarter than him. Now, that is a real crazy thing. That is insane for a man to be that jealous of people that are more intelligent than he is, instead of using his intelligence or what little intelligence he may have in a wise way, instead of trying to buck against all these scholars who have been around way longer than him. Not saying LeBron James is a scholar, I'm saying smart people, period. Even white smart people, Donald Trump he doesn't like. Like the media, he's attacking the media, which are a lot of very intelligent people. They like doing their homework. They like doing investigation. They like fact checking. They like to check the facts. They compare notes. Then they come out with their conclusions. That is a smart individual. A smart man does that. Donald Trump is not built that way. He has not been grown to study anything. The only thing that he really likes, like since he was a little, like building blocks, the Lego building blocks, that's hands-on. He started with those, I'm pretty sure. And building was his thing. Instead of him going out to learn how to do the construction itself, he was behind the scenes, the man with the money who can call the shots. So he had to call on smart people to help him build his establishments. Full credit. Doesn't give any credit to the people who are being sweat, blood, sweat, and tears to build his buildings or his establishments. He gives them no credit whatsoever. He takes all the credit. That is not a smart man. That's a selfish individual. That's a dumb, rich, selfish individual.
In 1 mile, keep left on I-77, then keep right.
He doesn't have people skills. Not at all. Because he didn't have to deal with a lot of people. He put his workers to deal with the people. All he had to do was pay the workers. So, socially, he's just a misfit. He's a nincompoop when it comes to dealing with people on a social level and being, rational about it. He doesn't have that. So the other person he chose to call dumb is Don Lemon.
Keep left on I-77, then keep right.
He doesn't like Don Lemon because Don Lemon is a very intelligent man. He does his homework. He studies. He earned his position. When I tell you he earned it,
Be in the second lane from the right.
he was given nothing to get to where he is. LeBron James was given nothing, no handouts. No father handed anything over to him to make it, to neither one of those men. They had to
Continue
earn
on
it with their
I-77.
intelligence and the athletic ability. They had to earn it. Any black man that you see that is successful in this United States has been given nothing. There was no handouts. There was no father, rich father, handing them $1 million to say, go out and start your business. Not like Donald Trump. His start was from his father. Handed down. And a lot of white Americans have had it that way. And when you run across a minority, it doesn't have to just be a black man, that is successful here in the United States, he had to be smart. Now, I'm not talking about your drug dealers, people who went from selling drugs to being a star on TV or a star in music. I'm not talking about those people. And there's a lot of those people that are smart too. It's just unfortunate that they started out oppressing their own damn people to make that money to go ahead and move to that next level. I think that's pretty jacked up, and there's a price to pay at the end of all that. Regardless on how you change your life, if you don't give out of the dirt that you climb to whatever success you have, at the very end of it all, you will pay a price for it. So we're not talking about that with LeBron James and Don Lemon. No, these guys had to make it the righteous, traditional way. Keep your nose clean, dot your I's, cross your T's. You can't do anything wrong, because once they find something wrong with you as a black man trying to make it or making it in the United States, they will use that as a wedge to put in and separate you quickly. They tried to do it with Obama. You notice Donald Trump don't like Obama either, because Obama was a very intelligent man. Regardless of what you think of him, Obama was intelligent and he kept his nose clean. Now, ain't no way in the world a black man is going to be the president of the United States, the racist country that we know. Not going to be, there's no way that Obama could have been the president for 8 years and he had some dirt on in his background or something, and they didn't use that to put that wedge in and separate him from the presidency or his success. They couldn't do it because there was nothing to find. They tried to make up a couple of things, but it didn't stick. They threw everything they could at the wall, and whatever stuck is what they went with. So what to them stuck on the wall when they tried to throw everything at Obama was that this birtherism right. They couldn't even prove that. The man, he heard them saying that he wasn't an American because he was born in Hawaii, and Hawaii is America. So he showed his birth certificate, and then Trump says it doesn't even look real. Looked like it was made up. So mainly what this guy Donald Trump does is that he has to have a conspiracy. He has to have a lot of drama going on for him to work. If it's straight up and honest work, honest things, straight, he can't function that way, because then you have to show your intelligence to maneuver your way through all, the things that are righteous. But he wibbles his way through like a snake, through confusion, mayhem, uproar, things that are not in order. That's how he weaves his way through. That's what con artists do. It's like weaving your way through the dark. When the light comes on, you freeze. Try to fake like you're not there, because everybody's looking at you. Now they want to see exactly what you're about. But when that shade of confusion and mayhem comes down, he can't see too well and can maneuver his way through. That's what snakes do. That's what this president is a freaking snake. He hates intelligent people. Anybody who opposes him, he hates them. You notice, he shines when you praise him. A dictator, that's what dictators do. They put their chest out and stick their head up, and they like, yeah, bow to me, bow to me. You don't have to be a smart man to be a dictator. Hitler wasn't smart, he was crazy, and he was slick. You see? He knew how to use people's anger and prejudices and racism to make it to the top. And that's exactly what Donald Trump is trying to do. He is trying to use all the energy that the racist people have. And there's a lot of them here in the United States, and he knows this. He didn't have to do any homework. His father probably taught him this. If you're going to make it, son, you got to make it through the angry people. The people who rebuilt this country on a racist base, on the racism base. That's your angry white men. And they taught their children to follow up behind them, to be angry at anybody who is not their color. So my other video was about, if all you racist people really dislike the direction of this country, then it's not us who need to leave, because this country has been founded on immigrants coming to this country and building it up. So it's not us that need to leave, it's you. And being that you really don't have a place to go to, like if you tell us to leave, black people, you'll say go back to Africa. You tell Spanish people, go back to Mexico or go back to Puerto Rico. You tell Chinese people, go back to China or go back to Japan or whatever, right? Any other person, or Indians, you upset with them because they're Indians or whatever, you don't like them, you say, go back to India. But you white racist people, where do you go? Where can we say you go? Russia. Go to Russia. Now, just like I said before, you can't fly the American flag in Russia like you do over here. You flying the very flag that stands for bringing in immigrants. This is what this country's been founded on. But you hate it all at the same time. It's like you flying a flag that you hate. So you come up with your own flag. So y'all come up with this Confederate flag. There you go. Still got red, white, and blue in it. But it represents racism. Yes, I've done my homework. I've read, I've studied, I've listened, I've learned. That particular flag represents racism. That's a fact. They flew that flag in the Confederate, when they were fighting the war back in the day. Civil War, trying to succeed from the rest of them. Everybody was like, okay, we're going to make it one government. But the people who didn't want to do that, they wanted to stand for slavery. They wanted to keep it the way that it was, the slavery trade. Black people will never be their equal. They didn't want to free them. So they said, well, we don't want to do what they're doing. They're freeing slaves. We don't want to be a part of that. We like it the way that it is. So we're going to fight. They first tried to use a flag that was similar to the American flag at war. But they got them so confused because from a distance, the two flags look similar. So them idiots were shooting up their own people because they saw that flag from a distance. They say, hey, there's one of the, let's go kill those guys. They went over and started shooting people who were flying that flag. So they had to construct another flag that could be noticed from a distance with the, you know, the red, white, and blue cross thing, or X. So now they weren't shooting up their own people from a distance. Okay, so now they know that that was us. That's our guys right there. We don't shoot it. That's stupid they were, and they still are pretty stupid. To this racism thing here in the United States, and all the different ethnic groups, but there's a lot of their environment. Yep, I don't want the one who go against me. Can't do that. And crazy thing is that the media, he's attacking the media. I mean, Fox News of the state or the people. Now, isn't that what Putin did? President Putin, Vladimir Putin, he did the same thing. He has control. He can shut everything down and not have any newscast business going on over there. When he wants to shut it down, he'll shut all the networks off because he has total control. See? So nobody gets any information. Working in the dark. That's what criminals and con artists like to do. They work in the dark. And then when the lights come back on, they'll say, okay, they make up stuff just to feed your head. And say, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and this is what happened. I went in and we had this meeting and everything worked out great, and this is all we have to do. Right? They come out and they do it that way instead of letting us see being transparent. They don't believe in being transparent, because by being transparent, then every plan that you make, the people understand what it is, and we have the ability to look at what you're doing and say yay or nay. Now, being that you're supposed to be working for the people, shouldn't we be in on these meetings? Being that you work for us? It's not like that anymore. Everything is reversed. You know, it's like we work for them. We're supposed to fear them. Dictatorship. That's what Vladimir Putin got going on. A dictatorship. And Donald Trump loved that whole concept. And he wants to be just like that. He wants to be, you know, feared and honored like Vladimir Putin in Russia. But he wants that here for himself. We can't let that happen. Sorry. You're gonna have to go find another country. Go to the moon. Take all your people to go to Mars. There's nobody up there. You can start your own thing up there, man. It'll take a while to get there. But maybe you won't get there in your time. But maybe Your kids' will get there and then start a whole new thing, a whole new world over there in Mars. If you want to take a short ride, you can go to the moon. You're gonna mess that up, I'm pretty sure. But go on up there. That's a quicker ride, right? Go to the moon with all your racist people. If Russia won't take you, go there, right? You could be the dictator, man. All you want. You could be another Vladimir, but Putin up there on the moon, jumping around and doing all you want to do. You won't have nobody to hate. You can't hate on nobody. You can build it the way that you want. Be bouncing around, you know, no gravity. You know what I mean? Imagine that. You can grope all the women you want up there, because they'll love it. They'll love you groping them. You know what I mean? So my rant today was to rant back at this stupid president, this ignorant president that hates intelligent black people. He hates all intelligent people, to be honest. It don't matter if you oppose him and you're smart enough to know the difference of what he's up to and the way that he moves like a snake in chaos. When you figure all that out about him, which is really easy to do, it's real easy. If you know anything, if you heard about the past con people, you see how they operate within the chaos. This is how they work. Snake with people, with forked tongue. Didn't the Indians tell us about people like that? They tell you one thing and they do another, or they do another and they tell you something different. That's how they work. They're not honest people. They're not transparent people. And and you notice the people that he built around him in this administration, they all have some dirt in their past, and they're trying to be protected at all costs, because these are the people that are doing dirt, just like he is. But he wants to be the master con man. You know, he conned his way right into the White House. So, on that note this morning, y'all, happy Saturday morning. And, look, there's only one way to fix these problems. My solution is to get rid of Donald Trump. He needs to sit down somewhere. Sit down. He's not fit to be the president. It's obvious even with his own people. They're only sticking with him because they hate to they don't want to admit that they're wrong about their decisions, man. It hurts their heart to say, good God Almighty, we messed up. Oh, you wasn't supposed to go that far. You're supposed to show some intelligence, man. You like a little man child with Lego blocks. Come on, Donald, would you just, all right, we messed up, y'all. We got to get him out. And to hear the Democrats say, yep, you messed up all right. Oh, they can't bear that. They just can't deal with it. Instead of sucking it up, be a man about it and be like, okay, all right, you got us. We messed up. But the next guy we get, you can best believe he ain't going to be nothing like that old dumb Donald. Dumb Donald. The DD man. Dumb Donald. Right? Suck it up, y'all. All y'all Republicans, suck it up. You messed up. Suck it up. Be a man or woman about it. You messed up. You got the wrong dude. Just because he's rich doesn't make him intelligent. No. That's a lesson learned. So, I hope you all learned a lesson by letting your racist tendencies get in the way of your politics or your political choices. Your racial tendencies got in the way of your political choice. That's what happened. Admit it. You have to admit it now. If you continue to accept this man, then now what you're doing, throwing him right into treasonous behavior against this country. You're supposed to be, you've been crying, you know, how much you are for this country, you know? So, if you're so patriotic, the right thing as a patriotic American to do is denounce this leader. You have to denounce this guy. That's your patriotic duty as an American, if you truly are. Think about that. Peace! I got to go. I ain't got to go, but I'm going to go. And just remember, treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's not hard to do. One love, y'all.